How do you prevent type 2 diabetes and chronic kidney disease?
How do you prevent type 2 diabetes and chronic liver disease, kidneys? I'm going to separate that a little bit. So when we eat in a way, like I'm going to say phase 1.25 diet, which is 80% live, 100% vegan, and we exercise and we breathe and we meditate, we're going to do a lot of powerful prevention. Okay. Then the supplements we mentioned, I'm going to also mention again the Illuminine, the I- is a critical supplement for brain and for pancreas function. We have to have adequate magnesium in terms of formation of insulin. So, and vitamin C is part of that. All those prevent it. So it's a low sugar diet, low fructose diet, being active exercise-wise. Men, in particular, not so much with women, need a little bit of increasing their testosterone, which I do with herbs to bring that up. So that's the key. It's primarily diet, and again, a low glycemic diet, 25 to 45% plant fat, 25 to 45% high quality plant carbohydrate, leafy greens, sprouts, and 10 to 15% protein, and a total lifestyle. Because take sunshine; it's really good for your heart. It's one of the best heart medicines. Take vitamin D; very, very good for not just heart function but for diabetes. So everything is kind of interwoven. So that's the key, but the lifestyle, and then you got to watch your blood sugar because we change with time, and so it's good to monitor it. I don't like the blood sugar to get above 100. Personally, I like to have mine between 70 and 85, which is the optimal range, and there are a lot of other things that go on when you've hit that range. But the point I'm making is living a healthy lifestyle is the best way to prevent it. You don't have your three big players that degenerate the pancreas and the beta cells. There's going to be excess glucose and fructose, one deficiency in the the long chain omega-3s for the membranes. Those are and the iodine. So that's a kind of prevention type thing. High amount of animal protein has been shown to actually increase the rate of diabetes. So vegans have 35 to 50% less diabetes than meat eaters. That's a very significant statistic. Okay, 35 to 50% less. It's huge. So we minimize our sugar input to only natural as it comes with the vegetables and so forth. We cut out the meat, fish, and chicken. And meat has also been shown, meat fat, like fish fat, has been shown to actually be toxic to the beta cells. Not as strong as the fish fat as the research shows in Europe and US, that we have eating fish 2 to 3 times a week is going to increase your rate of type 2 diabetes. So we avoid the meat, we avoid the glucose and fructose, meat protein, but also animal fat. All three have been shown to activate, the diabetes type situation. And I'll just explain a little bit that animal fat in general is toxic, but it also does something else. It tends to block the ability of insulin to get glucose into the cells. So it forces the body to create more excess insulin. So we go into insulin resistance in response to an excess of insulin, trying to compensate for the situation. Too much fat in our diet, and we build up fat cells in our body, ends up creating an excess of leptin. Normal leptin is going to say, don't eat too much, That's what it's going to say, and it's going to burn fat. When we have excess fat, we go into leptin resistance that will say eat and add fat. So we really have to keep all that balanced, and we don't have to think about it so much. We just simply have to live the lifestyle we're talking about. Really, we're looking at fasting twice a year to kind of clear the system of the bowel toxins, reestablish bowel flora. We're looking at some kind of exercises like yoga and Tai Chi, Qigong to kind of build a life force, service and charity to keep the heart open and be connected. We know people live longer when they're connected. Working at some point with spiritual groups, spiritual teachers to support. We know people literally have half as much depression. And believe it or not, the research shows that people who are depressed, depending on the study, has somewhere between 65 and 82% more diabetes once they've had a major depressive episode. So that was done at Kaiser and Johns Hopkins, the research. So we have all these basic things that go beyond the diet. And then meditating is giving you a physiology. It's 15 years younger. It's been meditating for at least 5 years. They all are a synergy and awakening the spiritual energy. All those are very, very important in the big picture of nutrition as how we take energy from the world on multiple levels.
Why do you feel it was important to come here and speak at the Real Truth About Health conference?
I enjoy being at this conference, the Real Truth About Health, not that there's only one truth about health. We're all unique individuals. We're not a bunch of cows eating grass, so we have different diets, different perspectives. Long-term holistic health focuses, disease focuses, and it's good to be with people who have been thinking about it. I think Steve does a great job in his organizing, so it's nice to work with him. I like to see old friends like Brian and Marie Clements, and there's the people who come are very nice and are really ready to kind of expand who they are. So it's a great audience. So those are some of the things. The other thing is I meet new people who have new insights into what's going on. So it's a way of keeping updated, a way of seeing old friends, a way of sharing it. And it's important for me to get this out to the world, as my work is to be the best I can, a light to the world. And that's really the work. In the mornings, I teach the yoga and also lead what we call Shaktipat meditation. So there's a overflowing room now of people coming. So all the aspects that interest me are there, and it's getting out to the world. So I love getting it out to the world. That's part of my mission, which is more than just the vegan world. It's a holistic liberation viewpoint that I am able to bring to the world, obviously based on nutrition and lifestyle that we're talking about. So those are the reasons that I enjoy coming, enjoy speaking, and teaching at different levels.